Hello guys, it is Thursday today and almost end of the week, so yay! But I was just driving past around this neighborhood around here, and I thought I'll stop the car and show you one of my past projects right there, that white house there. Yep, that one there. So something a bit special about this house, not so much the house itself, but what happened before we actually acquired the house. So I have shared this story with a few people before, but maybe not here in this Facebook Live before. But basically a couple years back, like I think it's more than 10 years now, where it was a renovation project and a few of my network knew that I was doing property as renovating and whatnot. And I was actually not really on the lookout for a deal. I just, I'm always looking around to make sure what's on the market, but not necessarily on the lookout to purchase one. And this you call like good bones, worst house in a good area, good street came up, and I thought, wow, that would have been a really good renovation project to do. And I told a friend who knows that I am very much live and breathe property, and it was just a passing comment, and I told him that it was a really good project. I wished I was in a financial position to go ahead with it. And at the time, I've never done any joint venture partnerships before, and he was the one who offered to say, hey, well, why don't I invest in your project, right? And I was like, oh, really? And I was like, I really in those days wasn't really open to it. But given this particular person actually wanted to put money in the development or the project, I said, okay, well, I'm open to it. And being a close friend, someone that, I respect, I thought, why not, right? So he's like, okay, go ahead. I'll put in the equity, you put in the serviceability. I was like, fine. Went into the auction. This was actually one of the houses that we actually negotiated for 1% deposit. Post auction, we didn't even have to pay the 10% after we won an auction. And then I called him and I said, hey, we won, let's go. And then, I didn't call him, I messaged him because I think I couldn't get in touch with him at the time. And he messaged back like half a day later and said, oh, look, we feel like the property market is not so good at the moment, and it's probably not something I want to touch right now. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, I literally had a property that I had exchanged unconditional because it was in an auction, and no deposit to go ahead. And this wasn't a cheap property. It's a Sydney blue chip suburb, and where do I go with the money? So the thing is, at the time, I was like quite stressed, obviously, for obvious reason. I remember having heart palpitation and go, oh my God, what am I going to do? Do we forego this 1%? And, it's not really 1% you're going to lose. You're going to be liable for the other 9%. Even though you negotiate for 1% deposit, you are still liable for the other 9%. And we'll be liable for that, right? So, there was no point getting angry over my friend because, I just have to move on. It's like, it's his decision. He doesn't want to go ahead, whatever. But that incident was actually one of the best things that happened to us because it actually forced us to work with other people. So we actually, touch base with a few people that we know that potentially would want to invest in that project. And out of luck, I guess there was a bit of luck in play as well, that someone actually said, yeah, I'll be interested. And that joint venture partner ended up being our joint venture partner on numerous deals after that. Not just this one, but it was this catalyst of this particular property that forced us to go out there looking for a joint venture partner, found this guy, and he ended up investing in a lot of other projects. In fact, sometimes he called us and say, hey, to have something on. So sometimes I think an unexpected or really unfortunate event an unexpected, unfortunate event that happens is actually one of the best things that could actually happen to you. At the time, it obviously didn't feel like it because, I was stressed out, heart palpitation, like no joke. Like, where do you suddenly come up with that amount of money in 6 weeks time, right? So, but with a bit of luck, that turned out to be one of our best thing that ever happened to us, because since then we've opened ourselves up to being open to joint venture partners, and working with a few more other people after that, and being comfortable with it. So I thought I'd just share that with you guys, because that's how I got into the whole joint venture partnership, as my first taste of it. Obviously, it's something that I should be doing more of, and then later down the track I became even more open to it. But definitely this was one of my earlier days when I first worked with a joint venture partner. So yeah, guys, hello Sean, nice to see you, and hi Raymond, you just joined. But yeah, I thought I'll just share with you guys. So sometimes if you are facing an unfortunate situation, something that's feeling really crappy right now, just think that one day when you think back, that actually that situation was giving you the opportunity to do something better, the opportunity to push yourself, to find a better way, and will actually, I guess, rewrite the way you live your life, really, I think. So anyway, guys, I'll leave it as that. I better get back to my coffee. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.